Hey everybody, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. My name is Kevin Jones and I'm going to go by the name of Nomad Bike Rider. Nomad because I live in a van. That's my house back there, and I love to ride bikes, mountain bikes and road bikes as well. I've been in my van for a little over 20 months now, and I've contemplated doing YouTube videos. I've never done one because I just feel like, well, I'm an old guy, I'm not that interesting, and there's a lot of YouTube videos out there like these, so I just didn't think it was that big of a deal. But then again, some of the folks that I hold dear to in my life, they've told me that it'd be a good idea, they've encouraged me to do it, things like that, so what the hell, here we go. Who knows how many of these I'll do, who knows how many of you will even see it. Probably not that many. I'm certainly not an appealing hot chick in a G-string, that's for sure. I don't have the glamorous van like, whoa, that dude just pulled right out in front of me and I'm on an empty road. I guess I should tell you where I'm at. I'm currently in the middle of New Mexico, driving straight through this on the 60. I've never done this route. I've got 71,698 miles on the van. I bought it new in late May of 2019. My dear friend Carlos and I built it. I say it in 3.5 weeks. Might have been longer, 4 plus weeks, but it was pretty quick. It's got everything. Maybe one of these days I'll do the obligatory van tour video. But I do have pretty much all the accoutrement of modern living. I've got a shower, a toilet, 2 bikes back there. You'll see those in the future if I continue to make these videos. But yeah, I just love my life. I love living on the road. I'm blessed to be representing a company called Stickers Quick. That's how I paid for all this. And I'm currently on my way to Florida to do an air show to exhibit. We give away sample stickers to promote the business. It's a custom shop. They do amazing work. I had a pretty good gig in Sedona, Arizona. My dear friend Steve and his wife Valentina own the company. And the short version is that Steve had asked me for a while to be involved with those guys and some other stuff they were doing, and which eventually led into Stickers Quick as well. And it took me a while, but when I went out and saw the shop, as soon as I walked in and saw the integrity of the folks, you know, the quality of the work, just the pride of everything that was going on there, was just, I had to be part of it. I took a huge risk to step out, leave my cushy gig in Sedona, which, you know, I did have a good job there, which is not easy to do. And I went head first into this endeavor, which didn't start out exactly with a van and living on the road and all that, but this is where it's ended up, and I couldn't be happier. I love living in vans, in the van life, I should say. And you know, I'm a full-timer. I don't have anything. In fact, this last gig in Arizona, I was a lot more stationary over the last year for obvious reasons, thanks to COVID. And I went and got to get something out of my storage. I'm currently going through a town called Dadle, Mexico. I think that's how you say it. I'm going to Socorro for the night. Mountain bike there in the morning. But anyway, I'm digressing. I went to my storage unit. I had some bedroom furniture, some memorabilia, things like that. I went there to get a frying pan, and of course, out of the half a dozen boxes or so that it could have been in, I peeked inside of every one of them until I got to the last one and saw where the pan was. But it gave me an opportunity to see that I've been carrying around stuff for, you know, decades in some cases. From one closet, you know, the box goes from one closet to the next wherever you move, and now I'm in the van, and I pretty much intend on doing this for as long as I can see. And I thought to myself, what am I doing? You know, why don't I just get rid of all this stuff? So I took one trip down memory lane looking at the photos, and most of it went in the garbage. I've got a small container in the garage keepsakes from my parents, my family in general. And that's it. Everything's gone. It's all gone. My life exists inside of a Mercedes Sprinter van. It's pretty awesome. And didn't plan it to be this way, but this is the way it's turned out. I just feel better because of it. You know, it's easy to say that you don't need a lot of stuff. It's hard to do because we're emotional creatures. We look at something and we think, oh man, you know, that might be disrespectful. It might dishonor a memory or a loved one if you get rid of something. But really, in the long run, it's just going to be somebody's responsibility to either tote it around for the rest of their lives or to have to go through the heartache of having to throw it away. So I did it myself. I don't plan on leaving this planet anytime soon, but you never know, right? Especially when you drive all these back roads, interstates, and crisscrossing the country like I've been doing the last 2 years. So I don't really know what else to talk about in my very first video. I just thought I would do it because I'm on this empty road. It's absolutely amazing. Just gazing out at incredible landscape, you know? There's nobody here. I just went through this place called Pie Town. I should have stopped and taken a photo. In fact, I need to get better at that. And, I mean, they had this one section, this one little part of town. Well, it just basically looked closed down, honestly. But, there was this one area and it just had all these old wooden windmills. You know, I feel like if I had a photographer's eye, I probably wouldn't make it 100 miles a day just stopping and taking photographs of cool stuff. But for whatever reason, I just don't seem to feel any magic from my photographs. It just, I don't understand how some people are so touched with the gift of photography. They take a photo and it just comes alive. You know, mine just looks like, whatever. And I don't understand it. So it's half the reason I don't take photographs. I haven't done this video stuff either. But there's a lot of folks out there in YouTube land that I do feel inspired by when I watch theirs. So who knows? Maybe that'll happen either from this moment on or somewhere down the road with some of you watching my videos. So until the next one, thanks for watching my first one. See you soon.